Hello, Hermes. Purr until then. You come join us for our chat.
It's awful when you try to do black hats. Looks just like a big shadow. It looks like just two big black masses.
So, hello everybody.
I think you got
We're from Blind Cat Rescue. We're going to do a little Q&A with you guys. This sweet girl is Angel. We get asked all the time, who's been here the longest? That would be her. Little Miss Angel has been here, gosh, 10 years. Something like that. We'll show you a whole bunch of cats here in a little bit. Most of them are sitting outside, which I don't get. That's Margie. You can't see her real well because she's a black slushy face. So, this is Chris. I'm Alana. I'm the Chief Hoover Scooper. How's that for a name? Chief Hoover Scooper. So, welcome to Question and Answers. I'm going to spend about 10-15 minutes answering whatever questions you guys have about Blind Cat Rescue. And then we're going to open these boxes. These boxes are gifts from wonderful people like you to the cats from our Amazon wish list. Blind Cat Rescue is a lifetime care sanctuary located in St. Paul's, North Carolina. That means we don't adopt. We get asked often, do we adopt? No. Once the cats come to us, they finally have forever because so many of these cats have been thrown away so many times. Angel, we can count 5 placements. Our philosophy is once they come to us, they finally have forever. Our cat that's been here longest, as I said, was Angel. Our oldest cat is Abby with Keller real close. They're both 17, 18 years old. We have leukemia positive, FIV positive, and blind cats. Please visit our website, blindcatrescue.com. We have a sponsorship program for the cost of $1 a day, less than a cup of coffee. You can sponsor one of these cats and be their virtual parent. That helps us provide quality care for the cats. You get your name located on their page. You get pictures and updates. This sweet lady, as she just showed us, Hermes. Nina. Miss Nina, we call her Nina Ballerina. Thank you, Elaine. We also, a lot of people are very surprised when they find this feed. They don't realize we have 5 live feeds of cats all the time.
Looks like she's enjoying the mural.
I know you can't see this, sweetheart. We have 5 live cameras, so you can see the cats anytime you want. Go to our website, blindcatrescue.com, click on the Watch Us. You'll see all the different feeds, and you can sit and watch the cats play, and you'll see the staff cleaning in the morning, and all that good stuff. All the things to get done. So, what would you guys like to know? Throw me some questions. What else do we get asked a lot? If you watched our tours earlier, you'll see we have multiple wheels. This room does not have a wheel because nobody does anything in this room. Seriously. This group is older. They don't do a whole heck of a lot. We do have wheels. You can get a wheel for your cat from onefastcat.com. If you'll put in a set of replacement pads in your cart and then use coupon code Blind Cat Rescue, that will make those pads free. If you hear that, Chris, because when you say that, you need to tell them they have to put it in the cart first.
Put it in the cart.
People didn't know that, so it wasn't working real good. No, Tim, 95% of shelters in the country do not have staff past 5, 6 o'clock. Your vet's office, most vet's offices also do not have staff in the evening. We have staff here till 11 o'clock, and we have staff that lives on property. So there's somebody always on the property. Maybe not necessarily with the cats, but they're on the property.
How old is Snicker, and is he 100% blonde?
There's a new guy, his name is Will. Snicker is blind, and he is, 5, 6 years old.
And how do you sponsor a cat? Somebody asked.
If you'd like to sponsor a cat, go to our website, blindcatrescue.com. Click on the button that says cats. When you find the cat you'd like to sponsor, hit the big button on their page that says sponsor me. Can you volunteer? Absolutely. We love visitors. Billy, I don't know why he's so popular. Yes, I would say because of the smile. That's probably it. We love visitors. We're open Monday through Saturday till 4. You come in the morning, we will put you to work. If you don't want to scoop and clean, please wait till noon and let staff get the cleaning done. Most of the cats are blind because their first owners did not bother taking care of an upper respiratory infection. If your cat is sneezing and got a really bad cold, it's not like with us humans. They won't get over it. They usually need help. And if it goes to their eyes, it will cost them their sight. So take them to the vet. A bottle of antibiotics for 90% of our cats would have saved their sight. They can go blind from high blood pressure. If your cat goes blind overnight, go immediately to the vet. If you're treated fast enough and before their retina's detached, you've got a chance of saving their sight. It's not something to mess around with. Go to the vet immediately. If they're drinking water like crazy and losing weight, then possibly they're diabetic, and they will also lose their sight again. To the vet, to the vet, to the vet. If they're eating like crazy and losing weight, but not drinking like crazy, they can be hyperthyroid. Another thing that they will lose their sight from. Again, if your cat's not acting normal, please take them to your vet. Thank you very much. I saw somebody say something about donating. And it just flashed by. Y'all forgive me if I'm not looking at the screen. I only have 4 lines, so you're throwing questions at me. I'm talking to you, and I'm not looking over here.
Patsy Little donated 100 in food, but she knows we got it, so great work.
Thank you so very much. Amazon's not been doing real good. Last night, every box I opened, not one of them had a packing slip. They never give us your contact information. So, you know, I'm kind of stuck. Hello from Germany. I was born in München, so welcome. Though I do not sprechen Sie Deutsch. No, that's not true. I'm Bishop. And that's about the extent of my German. So, welcome from Germany. What is Angel's diagnosis? Angel is blind. Angel, I don't understand your question. Diagnosis? She's not sick. She's just blind. What else would you guys like to know? You've got about 8 minutes. And then we're going to do the boxes. Thank you, Miss Amy. I appreciate your kind words. Carl, it very well could be. If your cat's got black spots in their eyes, you really need to take her to the vet. If your eyes had black spots forming on yours, you would go to the doctor, so please take your cat to the vet. It's a good possibility she could go blind. So please take her to the vet. We have 90 cats. Do we have a blender? Liz? No. We don't actually. They'd have to go up to the guest house. We do have a blender up there. I have a blender. But here in the building, no, there's no blender. What year did we open? We started in 2004. We became a nonprofit in 2005. But favorite cat? But come on, come on. All good mothers say they love their children equally, right? I saw a question go out flash by. Do we have new cats? We do have several coming in that are leukemia positive. I can't tell you anything about them because I don't know anything about them. We're waiting on blood work. We don't accept the cats. We have all the blood work and make sure all blood work is correct. So they're not here yet. Hello from South Carolina, Jace. You need to come see us.
She's sending a blender too.
Angel, she has no issues other than she is blind. Oh my gosh, Liz, don't do that. Come on.
Where would we put a blender?
Yeah, really. I've got a blender in the house. I can bring it down. Not a problem. We don't have ice anyway. The refrigerator's too tiny, so please don't. Please don't. Our youngest, we think, is Ella. We honestly have no idea how old Ella is. When she came in, she was in such horrific condition. The vet actually thought she was a senior. But since she's getting bigger and really, pretty busy, I really suspect that she's much younger than we think she is. Jenny, I know everybody thinks that it's just so much fun. But it's actually a lot of work. Debbie, no, in answer to that question. No, there's no other property. There's no other homes on the property other than mine. And since I own the property, I don't want other houses other than the cats on my property. We do not adopt Skippy. We are a lifetime care sanctuary. Our cats have a forever home here. Cynthia Colonel is not doing great. I promise I will update you guys in about 5 minutes on the cats. Takes you 5 minutes. Well, Joan, come and stay for the weekend up at the guest house, and that way you can get up bright and early in the morning and come help. How about that? That's a pretty great idea. That would work, wouldn't it? Now, Debbie, yeah, I mean, there'd be no place to put another house. Well, that's not true. There's plenty of land here. But the reality is, what if that particular staff member was fired and they're living on the property?
That would be awkward.
A very bad situation. Exactly. So, yes.
Super awkward.
Mike, I can't even answer that for you. The laws are different everywhere. You need to work with shelters and rescues on your side of the world that can answer those questions for you. The rules for my state are different from every state. I couldn't even begin. I will tell you, go to Best Friends in Utah. They have seminars and so forth that tell you how to start a shelter, how to start a rescue, volunteer for your local shelter for years. You need to learn all the jobs.
There's one.
What?
There's one.
Oh, what? Fast enough cats.
Here's one.
Sleeping in a tent. Oh, 110. We'll show you. The cats are most of them are outside. I don't know how they can stay.
But they do it every darn day.
There. Yeah,
There's one back there. They're everywhere.
Let's see the other side. Go, Molly. Molly. Yeah.
They would rather be outside for some
Molly.
godforsaken reason.
Yeah. Go. Come here. Come here. Boom, boom. Come here, man. Come on, Molly. Moon says I am quite comfortable.
My neighbor's cat has big round pupils, not my cat. The cat always has big eyes. Is that a sign of possible blindness?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And I would be betting on detached retinas and the possibility of blindness from hypertension. No, Lucy, we don't adopt. So, I'm sorry, but we don't adopt. We would beg you to please go to your local animal shelter and adopt one of them. Most animal shelters at this time of the year are full to the brim and they're euthanizing every 3 to 5 days. So please, please, please go to your local shelter. This particular scratcher, oh my gosh, these will last for months. 200 pounds can stand on it, won't break them. You're not supposed to do that. They tell you don't do that, but you know, we all know how.
The cubes, my gosh.
We all know how that goes.
They're like ladders.
You can find them on Amazon, exactly. Are the cats friendly? Yes, absolutely. Very, very friendly. They're also hot and tired. We've had visitors all afternoon. They had a whole bunch of kids here reading to them earlier today, so they're tired. And they're sitting outside. I don't know why. It's hot outside.
But everybody that asks if we adopt, I mean, they came from local kill shelters around you. They're all from all over the country. You can find a kitty just as great as Hermes at your local kill shelter.
Yes, please, please, please.
These babies are saved.
Please go to your local animal shelter.
But ours came from the same place as yours would come from.
Yes, Joey, email me. There's a link on our website, blankcatrescue.com, about the information for the guest house. It's going to be having some work done on it, so there'll be dates that it will not be available. But yeah, if the guest house, you can stay for free so long as you're working. But like I said, we've got work going to be done on the guest house, so there are going to be dates that it is not going to be available. So I need to know when you'll be coming. I will force you to do it. Okay, ransom, I'm very sorry, but that's really inappropriate. I mean, that is so beyond inappropriate, not funny. Not cool. Appreciate if you don't say that again. That was really, really bad. Spay and neuter is the only way to stop the horrific amount of homeless animals arriving in shelters every single day and dying. So it's a necessary thing. It's not mutilation and it's not wrong. And if you feel it that way, I would ask you to please move to another channel. So, yeah, please. Okay. 6:30, let's do some boxes here. We always start with giving you guys news. Colonel is not doing well, guys. I mean, he is not doing well. And the vets don't know what's wrong with him. He's having ultrasound next week. One vet, I sat here and I looked at his x-rays today. And there's definitely something in there that's moving ornaments. My brain just like, organs, thank you. His organs, they're not where they're supposed to be. There's something moving. So there's obviously a mass fluid or something. So one vet says lymphoma, which I agree. The other vet says, well, we think dry FIP. Lucy, I'll answer that for you in just a second. Thank you very, very much for asking that. So one vet says FIP, one vet says lymphoma. His blood work does not support FIP. His behavior and his symptoms support lymphoma. He's having ultrasound on Tuesday, but I'll tell you guys, he's not doing well. Lucy, we do have a wish list. It's on our webpage. You can go to our webpage, blindcatrescue.com. Click on the button that says wish list. It has a link right there. So yes, so Colonel needs all the positive thoughts, prayers, all that good stuff that he can get, because he's not doing well. And he's a leukemia positive cat, and as you know, leukemia always wins in the end. But he is having ultrasound Tuesday to try to identify. Right now, he's getting medicine for dry FIP. So it's $800 just for gee whiz. And he's getting medicine for cancer. And that's where we're stuck. Who else has been sick? Popcorn's back from the vet. She had poo-poo problems. And she's got a UTI, so she's home on antibiotics. She's doing alright. Paul is losing weight. He's eating, he's playing, he's acting pretty daggone normal, and his blood work says he's a perfectly healthy cat. His ultrasound says totally different. Paul's got cancer. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Paul's got cancer. I was reading the notes, said prognosis grim. So she firmly thinks it's lymphoma. She says it's either irritable bowel disease or it's lymphoma. Well, he doesn't have the symptoms enough to believe that it's irritable bowel disease. He's definitely got the symptoms for lymphoma. He's receiving medication for cancer. That's where we stand with Paul. So, you know, it's sad. Cancer happens. It's horrible. We have a lot of cats that get it because we have leukemia positive cats, and that's part of what we promise the cats is we give them the opportunity for life. Colonel was at a kill shelter. He would have been killed a couple years ago. We give chlorambucil. Our choice is to give him chlorambucil and interferon and pred. Our choice is to do that or force him to endure 2-hour trips to Raleigh, 2 hours back, and he gets car sick every time. He gets upset as can be for chemo, and it's not going to change the outcome. We've done chemo with several cats, and it did not change the outcome. And it really did not improve their quality of life. They were upset. It got where they were hiding from us because they knew we were going to stick them in a carrier and force them to endure a 2-hour drive to Raleigh, 2 hours back, IVs, needles, poking, or they can stay home where they know, no car rides, no IVs, no strangers, no barking dogs, and receive these 3 medications and in hopes that it will extend their lives. It's not going to cure them. We're not going to get a cure. We're not going to get a cure. We made one cat, she endured radiation and chemo. She died a year later. So we're not going to do that. I mean, we're just not going to do it. Just not going to do it. At some point, you have to think of quality of life, folks. I would love to have them all live to their 50 to 100, but that's not reality. And we're all about quality of life. I mean, that's just all there is to it. We're really about quality of life. And quality of life is not being poked and prodded and car rides and dogs and being scared out of your mind and puking in the car. And, you know, it's quality of life to me is staying home and being loved on and only have to endure 3 seconds of somebody giving some really yucky tasting medicine. So that's where we're going. Did we know what was wrong with Snicker? Snicker had what was called a pyrothorax, that is pus in the chest cavity. 60% of cats died from that one. 40% survived. He survived. So yeah, like I said, Paul is acting completely normal. He's eating, he's playing, he's acting pretty normal. He's losing weight at an alarming rate. And his blood work says he's a healthy cat. I mean, it's crazy. Snicker's doing fine now. He survived it. You know, and that was a bad situation for him too. But for that situation, and again, when I'm sitting there in front of a vet in Raleigh, and she says to me, it could be FIP, and I'm going, that ain't good. And it could be cancer, that ain't good either, because he's having problems breathing. Or it could be a pyro, I said, I'll take that one. It's the only one he could survive. That was the only one he could survive. It was the other two, we would have euthanized him because he could not breathe. His gums were turning blue. I mean, it was bad. Pyro, we had to give him a chance because that was one thing that was survivable. And thank goodness, he survived. So, that's what we do. I had Molly on my lap. Let's open these boxes. I'm expecting a phone call from my daughter. I apologize. She's in the hospital and supposed to call me as soon as the box is done. So let me get this done. So yeah, you know, a lot of people disagree with us maybe on our philosophy, but I'm all about quality of life. I'm not going to sit here and hold an animal, make him suffer, and take 2 or 3 days to die. That's just wrong, in my humble opinion. If they start having problems breathing and so forth, and it's not fixable, we go ahead and hold them, love them as they say goodbye. Okay, says hi to all the kitty cats. Love all what you do. Lots of love from Shay Louise Clark. And Couscous from the UK. This sounds like Shayla Louise. It sounds like a fancy restaurant. I like the name. Thank you very, very much, Shay Louise. And Couscous for the food. Folks, we go through 120 cases of these every single month to feed 90 blind FIV leukemia positive kitty cats. So, if you'd like to send a donation to help us with food, go to our website, blindcatrescue.com, click on our link for our wish list, and we will not be upset. Because the cats have acquired this crazy habit. They like to eat. This box is heavy.
Thank you, Patsy.
Thanks, Carl. Yeah, that's my philosophy. I'm just not going to live in suffering.
How many boxes of litter?
We go through 60 boxes of litter every single month. We go through 400 pounds of dry. We go through, holy mackerel. Okay, this is why this thing weighed 200 pounds. Well, just flip the camera over. I'm not.
Oh, and it's Fresh Stuff US. That's what we use. Here it is.
I don't know who sent the sheet message to me, and I'm sorry, but my brain ceased functioning hours ago. We go through a lot of this stuff, so thank you very much. And by the way, I think Walmart's got free shipping on litter and has Fresh Stuff, and it's on our website. And we can even pick it up at the local store. So guys, you can send us litter. You can't send us Fresh Stuff on Amazon, but you can sure do it at Walmart. And that's on our wish list. On our website, blindcatrescue.com.
Hey, Lily. Oh, that's close. Lils.
Yes, we love the cats, play from hot stuff.
Lils.
Thanks, Lucy. I've heard it's a nice place. I've never been. This is from ANTHNV FM, that's first and middle name, WOSCZYNA. Okay. thank you. I won't even attempt to say that. They sent us renal support pills. This is a holistic renal support medication. It's horribly expensive. And it's something we're trying because the cats have got early kidney disease, and we're trying to stop their early kidney disease. So hopefully, oh, interesting. That's why there's two of them. And there's also one from Barbara Drew. So they were smart. Double packed it.
Is there a separate list for Walmart?
Yes, there is.
Someone asked.
Yes, there is. It's on our wish list. BlanketRescue.com. This is from Walmart too. But this is light. This is a bit rich. With fluffing around. Tracy, you know why they're doing that? Is because it burns. Little secret we do with the Revolution is draw the syringes up. That's right. No need, no pain. Look, we have bleach. Can't send this from Amazon.
Debbie.
Do I open Debbie?
Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie. That's right, Debbie Weiss. Thank you. She sent the color too.
Yep.
For the Revolution, we draw up in the syringe Revolution and then mineral oil. So when you put it down on them, it's mineral oil, the Revolution. Mineral oil helps the burning. That's why your cats are running like crazy. That's how it burns.
Because it
So
doesn't feel good.
Yeah. You don't like it, it doesn't feel good. So we put mineral oil with it first, and it seems to really help. Seems to help big time. Amazon's having some bizarre Prime Day. I don't know what that's all about. Oh my gosh, you guys. Linda, what have you done?
Yes, mineral oil.
Yeah, just mineral oil. Baby oil, any kind of oil. Something to be between the burning. I don't know who this sent this.
Cheryl's asking a question about chlorous peroxide. I'm not sure what the...
Oh, no. You never, no. Oh, no, Cheryl. Never mix peroxide and Clorox. OMG. Do not do that. We did it outside. Not good. Do not do that. No.
It's like mixing ammonia and Clorox. You make mustard gas.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's smoking.
It'll kill you.
It started smoking. Oh, don't do that. No. I don't know who sent this. There's no package, no name, but they sent rabbit food and deodorizer for the litter, and I'm putting money on this being a Linda box. So Miss Linda, thank you. This looks like a Linda box. So Miss Linda, thank you so very much.
No, it'll make mustard gas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Never. Miss Ann, you're the science teacher. What will happen if we put hydrogen peroxide and bleach together? Let me tell you, when we did it outside, and it smoked. It was bad.
Hey! Penny made it in. Penny?
Penny is one of our blind and deaf cats. Not one of ours. We only have one. We used to have two. Penny is blind and deaf. She gets around just fine. This is from Linda. Look at you. She did this so you can eat it too, because they're gluten-free.
Oh, she loves me.
So you have 18 rabbit.
I think you have so many when
the
it's tight.
granola bars.
You might want to grab that before she knocks you off.
Yes. She sent a whole bunch of granola bars for the staff. Thank you, Linda.
She's so
And she's so
sweet.
nice. She sent them being gluten-free because Christina is a celiac and cannot eat gluten.
I have so many issues. She works around them. I appreciate that, Linda.
That's very nice. The staff sure scarfed down the last batch of stuff, let me tell you. I don't eat them, but they sure do. I've never picked up a taste of granola. That and have nuts.
I love
and I'm
granola.
allergic to nuts.
Oh, that's probably what it is then.
And office supplies. I know this from Linda. Linda, no more, please, darling. I haven't used everything you sent me last time. Thank you very much, Linda. I know this is from her. She makes sure we have everything we need. I haven't used them all yet. No more for a little bit, okay?
Elena likes chocolate.
And Alana is supposed to be on a diet. So also, Atlanta wants you not to send me any kind of things we're gonna eat. Somebody came yesterday or the day before, and she comes in with like 4 or 5 big bags of chocolate. So much for my diet. You guys, thank you very, very, very much. Very, very, very much for all your gifts. Let me take you guys on a fast mini tour. If I can get up. See this penny over there? Any suggestions how to send chocolate there without melting? Cheryl, you'd be amazed. So far we really have not had a problem with anything melting. Probably because it's inside the refrigerator, inside air conditioning, and so forth. For a lot of it, I don't know. We haven't had a problem with anything melting. Hi guys. My gosh, look at all these empty bowls. Y'all are starving in this room. I just do that some raw food. We'll get you some more. We do have, somebody asked, do we have all women? No, we have one man. Don't forget, we have lots of me-share cameras. So go to our website, blindcatrescue.com, and you can watch the cats. You can watch this room 24 hours a day. Yeah, you'll see the cats do all kinds of crazy things. And if the picture's black and white, it's because you're looking at a building where the lights are not on. So this is Smudge. Smudge was named Smudge when he's a baby. He had a brown or a gray smudge. And Smudge left. So, no, I don't really, I like Hershey's, just plain old Hershey's. Hershey's is always a good thing. Hershey's is a staple. Hi, Charity. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't scare you. All right, fine. Charity says I'm leaving. Pixie. Hi, Charity. Okay, I'm done making noise and scaring you. Miss Charity. Come on, Charity. Show how you do it. You know the funny thing of all the cats we have, thank you very much, sweetheart, for performing for me. And of all the cats that we have that run the wheels, the blind ones are pretty much the only ones that really walk the wheels. We have 1 or 2 that can see, but the majority, blind ones. Hi, Mickey. This is Mickey. Mickey came to us from Animal Control. They found him outside, cold, sick, wet. Charity, when she arrived, if you go to her webpage on our webpage, blindcatrescue.com, click on cats, look at Charity, you'll see what she looked like when she arrived with her eyes bulging out of her head and desperately in need of help. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this, you guys, in the selfies. I don't know how to do selfies. See? Excuse me? We have kikis. Hi, pigs. Hi, Mickey. Linda, either one's great. My vet seems to think that she likes to be paid in money, so money's always a good thing. Casper. Casper's been here a long time, since he was young and too. It's one of our original cats. Rudy. Hi, Rudy. Rudy came to us from Animal Control in Maryland, where they were going to euthanize him. UPS delivered them to a different address. Dawn, what address did they deliver them to? Richie? Hi, Richie. Do we get free vet service? Oh, no. Lionel, we drop over $100,000 every year on vet bills. The vet can't afford to give free service. I mean, they have to pay their staff, they have to pay their overhead, they have to pay for supplies, they have to pay for their techs. I mean, they certainly cannot afford to give it for free. They do give us a discount. This is Candy. He delivered it in Pennsylvania. Wow. I say they really missed it, Dawn. Candy. Oh. You guys stay safe over. I see you guys have a typhoon coming at you, or just had a typhoon. Big Paul here. Paul, how you doing, bud? Big Paul's had a ultrasound. He's got a shaved belly. It's really not bad out here. In front of the fan, at least. Hi, Amy.
How you doing? Yeah? You think so, Sandy? Yes, sweet baby. What? What's the problem? What are we talking about? Huh? Yes, I'll pet you. I just have to get up. Hey, sweetheart. Hi, guys. When a cat passes away, we bring them home. And we plant them in our memorial garden. See some rose bushes? I don't know. If we all of a sudden disappear, that means we're done, because I will have dropped all my bars. We'll go to the outside. Ooh, if I can do this without Paul escaping. See some of the flowers. I don't know if the internet's going to stay with us. See some of the memorial garden. And the bird feeders. I see they need to fill the hummingbirds, and yes, we have hummingbird food. Linda, don't send me any. I have some, they just need to get out here and do it. Sunflowers from the birds. And more flowers. I can't believe the hydrangeas survived this year. Usually they die. We're pretty rough on them. Some of the pretty stones, I know I'll lose bars if I go out there. Okay, here's our special room. From the outside, let's see, most of the cats are smart enough to be inside. It's hot. Hi guys. When it's real rainy, see the garage doors? We can close all these doors down. Or in the wintertime when it's really cold. And that way the cats stay dry and warm for bad storms. Hey, this way. Didn't you throw you? You're like, what the heck? You're coming in from the wrong way. Lionel, we always need money. Food. Woo! Thunder. It's getting ready to rain. Hi, Meow Meow. You know, money, food, litter, this stuff that we use every day. The stuff that gets used up every day always needs to be replaced. Hey, buddy, why don't you go inside? It's hot out here. Are we near the mountains? No. We're probably 5 hours from the mountains, actually. We're about 90 miles to Wilmington. We're 30 miles outside of Fayetteville, Fort Bragg. We're right off I-95. Oh my gosh, it feels good in here. The air conditioning feels wonderful. Hi, Carrot. Well, see, they won't do that when I ask them to. A little show off. How was Chester showing off for you? If you watch this room at night, they have a MeShare camera in this room also. You will catch them having multiples running the wheel. So a lot of times you'll see Carrot here and Chester walking the wheel together. We had three of them walking at the same time, which was kind of interesting. That baby. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, sure. And like I said, it's crazy. 6 wheels, and almost everybody that runs it are blind. Hi, Poppy. She slides to the floor. You're pretty silly. You're too far. I can't see you. They can't see you. Pop, pop. Hi. Hi, Chester. Hi, Greta. How are you doing? That is one of our diabetics, and yes, she's had her belly shaved too. Oh, Chester, that really hurts. I really wish you wouldn't do that. Well, anybody who's watching from the MeShare right now will see this. Because Chester is sitting on my back, and he has dug his nails into my back, and he is sitting on me. So from the back, you are seeing it from the MeShare. So go to our webpage, blindcatrescue.com, click on Watch Us, and you can see the cats on the MeShare. When you're at home, do you watch MeShare? I watch them more to see what the staff's doing, to be honest with you. Make sure the staff's doing what they're supposed to be doing. I don't watch it for the cats because I'm normally working. Okay, Chester, I really need you to get off, but I gotta figure a way to get you down. There you go, come on. Put your feet on the climber. Thank you very much. Sorry. He was on me. Hi, guys. We have Mr. Ori, and Felix. Felix sleeps with everybody. You'll find we've had screenshots from the MeShare of as many as 5 cats in these bananas. They love the bananas. And on that note, do I have cats at home? I do. I was going to say, on that note, we'll say goodnight. Mr. Skittles sitting around looking at me. Hi, buddy. You guys, thank you very much for watching. Come back at 10 o'clock. Christine will give you a tour of all the rest of the cats. Thank you very, very much for the gifts for the cats. Hi, Ella. We appreciate everything you do for the cats. Please visit our website, blindcatrescue.com. Donate, sponsor, share. All those things are a huge help. Thank you. Good night.